It was a usually bright morning on the Grand Trunk Western and Canadian National Holly subdivision, and then Mr. Harrison takes his usual duties and also assigns the locomotives their usual positions for the day. But trust me, you might know by now that nothing usual happens in this friggin' series anymore. Good morning, engines, and I got quite the list of things for y'all to do today. But before I start listing them out for you guys, has anyone seen Rick?
Well, as far as I can remember, Rick was pretty sick yesterday, and he's also pretty depressed because he's been thinking about how much he misses his friends that he used to hang out with in Flat Rock. Them alcos, you know.
Ah, that's right. I hope he feels better soon. And plus, I thought you were the one who cheers him up?
Yeah, well, I tried, but this time it just didn't work. So I decided to go into another shed so we can, I guess, have some alone time? That or he's talking to Bert.
Oh, okay. Man, poor Rick. But anyways, I was gonna have him take a hopper train towards Durant today anyway, but that's fine. I'll have Duke do it instead. Does that sound good to you, Duke?
I guess I'll do it.
Alright, great. And as I speak, I actually have John over there setting the train up for you right now, so you better head on down to the yard and get the job done. And it shouldn't be that hard, since it's not really a lot of cars, and I don't think you need another locomotive to pull it, to assist you up when it comes to pulling it, so you should be fine. It's an easy job.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
All set to go to Durand.
Thanks, John. I appreciate it.
No problem, buddy. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta go down and pull a coal train with that David guy.
Oh, Lord, have mercy on you then.
Yeah, I should be fine. At least it's not Barry or Larry I'm with.
Yeah, true.
Oh yeah, don't forget the caboose.
Well, darn, a red single. Let's see what's up this time. Whoa, geez, that was fast. Well, would you look at that? I see a railfan about to catch me, and this hopper train, with one of those big old goofy looking VHS cameras. I'm gonna give him a horn show.
Oh man, what I see in the distance looks promising. A GTW SD40-3 number 5939 heading right towards me, leading a hopper train alone. Now this is gonna be a rather epic video of a, Grey Ghost themed Grand Trunk Western unit. Man. Oh man, now that's a cool locomotive. Oh, awesome! A horn show! But wait, didn't Durand just become a quiet zone?
Oh man, looks like I just made that guy's day over there.
Hey, you! Stop this train right now!
Huh? Well, I might as well.
Do you have any idea what you just did over there?
No. And besides, who the hell are you?
The name's Trent Roberts. I'm the Yardmaster at HESR Durand Yard. And to make your dumb, snobby GTW self-aware, you just blew your horn in a quiet zone. Do you know how many people you just disturbed? The whole freaking town, that is. Now I feel bad for everyone who was just peacefully reading a book and then goes your stupid little P5 of yours. If I owned you, I would remove that thing immediately.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't know about this.
Oh well, forget it. My locomotives are way more obedient than your hoodlum self. Now go ahead and decouple from your stupid little hoppers and stay here while I call your Yardmaster about this.
Okay. Man, what I've done wasn't so bad, was it?
Well, not really. And to be honest, our Yardmaster is kind of a jerk, to be fair. So I'm sorry about his little temper tantrum there.
Yeah, it's fine. Hopefully Mr. Harrison isn't too mad about this.
Well, he really shouldn't be. In fact, let me let you in on a little bit of trivia here. So, Mr. Roberts, Mr. Roberts, he's just a little brash, Mr. Harrison tends to brush him off a lot. Honestly, he probably always brushes him off. Because a little known fact that I just recalled about the little trivia I was going to announce just a couple seconds ago. So old Harrison and old Roberts actually went to college together. And let's just say that Roberts was the brash and flashy one on the campus. Well, yeah, Mr. Harrison was all laid back and cool with everyone, and yet graduated with a higher GPA than him, and Mr. Roberts is still salty about that to this day.
Oh wow, that's interesting. And I guess that also answers some of my questions.
Yep, and Roberts is like an angry rabid squirrel compared to Harrison, huh? Seriously, Roberts' narcissistic levels are just off the charts, and only cares about his statistics and himself and all that fancy crap.
Yep, I can tell.
I wonder if Starlight is open today, because man, I am hungry. Oh shoot, my cell phone's ringing. I wonder who that is. Hello, you have reached the CN Pontiac Rail Yard office. This is Joseph Harrison speaking. How may I help you?
Hey, Joseph, this is Trent, and I have called you to inform you that one of your locomotives blew their horn in a quiet zone, in the Durant Diamond area to be exact.
Well, did you receive any complaints from the public about it?
Well, no, not yet, but I watched him do it while he's rolling by the Union Station.
Okay, and which locomotive was it?
Well, it was a gray and yellow GTW SD40-3 number 5939 that had Nathan P5 for a horn.
Ah, well, you must be talking about Duke then, because I did send him down to take some hoppers and put them in your yard, as you ask. And besides that, did you see any other witnesses or comments from the horn being blown at the quiet zone, or was it just you?
Well, it's just me, my employee, Andrew, and what appears to be a railfan in the station. It was a pretty damn long horn blast. You need to take that horn off. Now, I demand you to scold him, would you?
Look, man, I don't have time for your anger, and I'm tired of being your punching bag every damn time something you don't like happens, like in our college days, for example. And I'll go talk to Duke about what he did, which wasn't even that bad, and I'll go from there. But for now, don't call me unless it's an actual problem. Damn.
Well, that was a good story. And out of curiosity, what happened to that busted up locomotive over there?
Oh, Skaggs? Well, to tell you a rather long story, what happened to that locomotive you see sitting over there was rather tragic, as you can see right there. But yeah, over there where he's sitting used to be a turntable and a roundhouse there. But just one day, after he just got done with a rather hard switching job, he was heading back to the roundhouse, and then suddenly, as he was just right there, he suddenly stopped because he had ran out of fuel. And so then, instead of getting help, he just sat there and fell into a deep, deep sleep for about, I'd say, a few weeks. And I only say until a few weeks, since, he hasn't moved. But the unfortunate thing was, though, the most unfortunate thing about him, just stalling there, was that we just moved out of the roundhouse since it was going to get demolished, and we had to, vacate the area immediately since the excavators were coming and everything was just getting set up. So yeah, when it was time for it to be demolished, we just sat outside, me and Ashley, and we watched the excavators take the whole thing down, and parts of old Skaggs as well. And we couldn't even do anything about it. So unfortunately, as you can see right there, after it was all over, we now just see Skaggs rotting away, while we see scrappers just slowly take parts off of them. So yeah, how sad. That's the story of how one of my coworkers basically got killed, in a little stalling freak accident, and that's why I have very high anxiety about stuff like that,
Wow, that is sad and tragic. Poor Skaggs.
Yep, poor Skaggs. And honestly, it still traumatizes me to this day, just seeing him like this, just dead.
Yep, I see.
Alright, Duke, you're good to go. Sounds like Mr. Harrison is gonna have a long talk about what you've done, like how unprofessional. And Andrew, what have I told you about hanging out with delinquent locomotives from different lines?
But sir, he actually isn't that bad.
Don't you start any backtopper, I'm gonna send you to old Uncle Jared's yard again. Now get back to your spot! And as for you, Duke, go home!
Fine.
Hey, boss.
Oh, hey, Duke. Well, I just got a call from the HESR Durand Yardmaster saying that you intentionally blew your horn in a quiet zone. Is this true?
Yes, it's true. And he overreacted when he called me out for it. Like he was calling me all sorts of names and other bull crap like that. Like he was treating me like I was his kid or something.
Ah, well, yeah, go figure. He called me over the phone, and it really did sound like he was overreacting about the whole situation. But then again, it's not that big of a deal as they may sound like it. Look, the quiet zone, that has to be one of the stupidest recent rules on, in some areas that I've ever heard. Hopefully they don't, make every major city a friggin' quiet zone. Like, what the hell? And also, you see, I've known old Trent Roberts for years, and let me tell you, He has this fetish for professionalism, let me tell you that much. And just being an overall narcissistic bastard, and I'll tell you that much. But yeah, I'll let you slide for now. But just please, don't do it. Just don't do it again, alright? Because I don't want to deal with that again. You got me?
Yeah, I won't. Not after that in that matter.
Hey John, watch this!
Yeah, really cool, David. Keep doing that crap and you'll get us in trouble.
Yeah, whatever. Quit being a square. You know that I live for trouble.
God help me.
Hey guys.
Oh, look. The good old gray zebra man has arrived. What's up, man?
Well, not so well. So after I was done taking some hoppers down, I got yelled at by another yardmaster for blowing my horn in a quiet zone. And I was wondering if you guys had any advice for me on how I can just avoid that guy, since he thinks that he has the audacity to yell at me even though I'm not in his fleet.
Oh, are you talking about old Roberts? Man, screw that guy. What I would do is absolutely send it and just lay on your horn in his yard, just to mess with him, you know?
David, no! That's just gonna make things worse.
Shut up, Barney. I want to make sure this guy knows his stuff when it comes to being a real party animal.
Okay, fine. Quit calling me Barney. Like, does it look like I'm gay enough to sing the I Love You song in the end of each episode of this series?
Okay, dude. You got me. But anyways, Duke, does that sound like a good comeback plan for that douchebag? Well, another one runs away.
Yeah, I guess I'm not that surprised. In that case, I'm gonna go order some chicken wings.
Ooh, count me in.